How can you tell if the scale is going down, if it's actually fat or not? All right, this is why I tell you guys to track your weight daily in an app like Happy Scale, or your calorie tracking app, MyFitnessPal, Lose It, whatever, has a space for you to track your weight and it will create a graph over time. So let's look at 3 different graphs of calorie deficit, surplus, and a maintenance, and what that will fucking look like. But before we get into the graphs, I want to make sure that you guys know that you should be taking photos and measurements. We don't just look at the scale as our only means of fat loss, okay? We look at all the fucking data. And as a coach, the scale is the last fucking piece of data that I look at. So take those photos and take those fucking measurements. All right, now let's get into the graphs. This is my scale trend when I was in a calorie deficit. Notice the scale trend is going down. There's lots of zigzags. Why? Scale fluctuations. Now this is my scale trend during maintenance. Lots of up and down, zigzags, right? Scale fluctuations. But the trend is going straight across. Maintenance. All right, now my scale trend is going up. Why? Because I was in a calorie fucking surplus. But notice all the zigzags. Why? Because the scale fluctuates, but the trend is going up. And that is why we track the fucking data, so we can see all these things. It's not the day-to-day, it's the trend over time that matters the most. So assess all the data you've collected month to month, every 30 days. The photos, the measurements, the scale trend. Before you change anything, check your fucking consistency first, okay?